Hello, this is Ishaan Shahane from Revsportz for the lunch update, and what an action-packed first half we've had. It has had a bit of everything, some good batting, some good bowling and some really good fielding as well. So literally I think all the cricket fans inside would be extremely happy to see some quality cricket being played. But talking about the game, Deepti Sharma, she had to obviously continue her good form today morning. Unfortunately, she got out fairly early. So a lot of pressure would have been on the Indians early on because, you know, they've had laid the foundation had been set. They just had to capitalize on that. Unfortunately, you know, they couldn't kick on, they couldn't get a few more runs. Deepti Sharma would have liked to kick on and get some more runs, maybe even reach the 500s. Who knows? But obviously, you know, she fell out early, and after that, the batting lineup did collapse. Pooja played a supporting role. She scored 10 runs of 45 balls. You know, people might ask 10 runs isn't enough, but it's a 45 balls, so she stood out there. She played a part in a big test match. So I mean, hats off to her as well. But again, I think the Indians would be fairly disappointed because, you know, the foundation was set. They had a fantastic first day, and obviously they would want to kick on from that. But you know, it's very difficult to actually kick off from where you started, like in the earlier days. So obviously things didn't pan out for India in terms of getting off the best start. But having said that, you know, the English bowlers I think were just fantastic. Bell and Eccleston as well, you know, just amazing. 3 wickets each. That shows the quality of the bowlers. You know, I think they just had a poor first day. Eccleston in particular, I think would have been extremely disappointed because, you know, she's a bowler who is just excellent. And I think the first day performance didn't probably go with that. But today she's come, she's gotten 2 wickets, the bowler's turning, she's created an impact and managed dismissing India fairly early on in the day. So hats off to the England team. The Indians, you know, would have liked to get 500, but I think they'll be happy with the overall batting performance because listen, you know, like with the run rate of 4 and above, they managed getting a really strong total on, you know, day 1, and they managed adding a few runs today as well, but obviously not enough. But overall, they'll be really happy. Talking about India's bowling, just fantastic, just fantastic. How nice is it to see Renuka Singh back in action, bowling like she does in the T20Is. It seems like she's taken the same form and basically put it in this test match. I mean, just fantastic. She's been generating good rhythm, good line and length, and you could see that she was really troubling the English batsmen. And that's what you want to do. I mean, as a premium fast bowler, that's your number 1 duty. Make sure you add pressure from ball number 1. The first ball she bowled was a Yorker, right on the stump, a good fast Yorker, and that's what you want. That sets the tone for the entire match, for the entire bowling. So I mean, just fantastic by Renuka Singh here, and she was supported by Pooja as well. Both of them, you know, ended up bowling really well. They maintained good rhythms, good line and length, which added pressure on the English batsmen. It wasn't easy to get going, I have to tell you. It wasn't easy to get going because these two were really bowling well. Sneha Rana as well, you know, beautiful bowling. The ball was turning a bit here and there, and you could see that the English were tensing up. They were tensing up with the pressure that was building. They lost those 2 early wickets, which really added to the pressure. However, this English batting lineup is a class batting lineup, mind you. It is just phenomenal. I mean, they have class written all over it. Danny White's yet to come, so obviously a lot of expectations on her. She would be under the pump. Obviously, this is a tense match. This match is beautifully set up. I mean, it can't be better set up than this. So Danny White would have all the expectations when she comes out to bat, like that she has to go out and perform to her best. So I mean, it's going to be a great game of cricket overall. I can't really tell you whose first half this was because England will be happy with their performance. I mean, they helped in restricting India below 500, got them out fairly early on in the day. India, on the other hand, we were extremely happy with their performance, getting those 2 early wickets, you know, causing those breakthroughs. The match is equally tense and equally tied up, so it can go either ways. But the next session will be the really important one to see what exactly happens. And both teams, I think, it's an opportunity for both teams to really, you know, cash in here because it's anybody's game at the moment. Obviously, the Indians will be favouring themselves because this is their home ground. This is the conditions where they love playing cricket. So they know this the best. They know how to operate over here, and they'll be favouring themselves, and they rightly should. So it can be anybody's game. However, I think the English have some quality in their batting lineup, and I think they're going to back themselves here to go on and possibly bat really long after lunch. It's going to be a fantastic game. Make sure you don't go anywhere. This is Ishaan Shahane from Revsportz signing out.